to 2-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And taken in out there for the first out. Kim will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Hit hard toward first. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. J.J. Hardy will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Number 20 will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kim ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Gene Segura stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Hunter Harvey is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Hunter Harvey.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Chris Davis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Cishek pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Mark Trumbo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Kim steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the 2nd. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Robinson Cano.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That last home run, officially 406 feet. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but He stays with it all the way, uses the big part of the field, and gets himself a base hit.
Kyle Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Number 20 steps in now.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Number 19 stands in.
Now batting, number 19.
Brad Brock will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The shortstop,
Gene Segura comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Looking to minimize the damage here, Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2. And with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5-run gap might be just a little bit too much to ask.
Gerard Dyson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. 3 runs already home here. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a foul pop behind the plate. Castillo is under it, and that ends the inning. So ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Nick Vincent will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Nick Vincent.
Striding in to start the 9th, J.J. Hardy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Wellington Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 23.
Number 23 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Manny Machado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Adam Jones would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Adam Jones will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let